In the seclusion of a tranquil village nestled deep within China's ancient mountains stood an old bridge, shrouded in myth and whispered fears, the Bridge of Souls. Time-worn and draped in vines, it spanned a river whose waters seemed darker than night itself. It was said that the spirits of those unfortunates who met tragic ends lingered upon the bridge, trapped between worlds, and woe betide any who dared to cross at midnight, for they would rouse the ire of the restless ghosts. For generations, the villagers solemnly avoided the bridge as the moon swelled full in the sky, heeding the centuries-old warnings passed down through hushed tales around flickering fires. But within this village, in the heart of an abode modest in its demeanor, a young man named Chun wrestled with grief. Only days before, his younger sister, Mei, whom he adored more than the breath in his lungs, had been taken from him by a cruel twist of fate. Her passing was as sudden as it was sorrowful, leaving Chun with a heart shattered and a soul adrift. Desperation gnawed at him, whispering promises of communion with his lost sister, should he dare to tread upon the Bridge of Souls. Ignoring the cautions of the elderly and the pleas of his friends, Chun steeled himself for the journey. Midnight approached, an ethereal blanket of mist unfurling over the village, cloaking the world in ghostly pallor. The air grew thick with a foreboding chill as Chun made his way to the bridge, each step weighed with palpable fear and fervent hope. The bridge loomed ahead, bathed in the cold, silver light of a full moon. Chun hesitated at the threshold, his breath visible in the air, his heart pounding like a drum in the quiet night. He clutched Mei's favorite hairpin, his talisman of memory and love, as he forced himself forward. The wooden planks groaned underfoot, as if voicing the suffering of the souls bound within them. With each step, the atmosphere grew heavier, the whispers of the dead beginning to murmur at the edges of his consciousness, rising in a symphony of sorrow and longing. As Chun crossed the midpoint of the bridge, the mist thickened to an almost tangible density, swirling and coiling around him like spectral serpents. Eerie voices filled the air, a cacophony of anguish and regret. Chun called out for Mei, his voice cracking with emotion. But the only response was a deeper, more resonant silence, filled with the weight of countless unspoken words. It was then he felt their eyes upon him, an unsettling prickle at the back of his neck. The spirits were not merely restless. They were watchful, their presence pressing in from all sides. Shadows coalesced into vague, yet discernible forms, their incorporeal hands reaching out, brushing against Chun's skin like cold, fleeting whispers. In that heart-stopping moment, Chun realized the spirits desired something far greater than his mere crossing. They sought fulfillment, a resolution to their anguished existence. A spectral figure emerged before him, semi-transparent and brimming with sorrow. It was a young woman, her eyes pools of despair and longing. She extended her hand to Chun. With trembling resolve, he took a step closer, the thought of Mei giving him courage. The spirit spoke, her voice like the rustle of autumn leaves. She revealed that the bridge was a crossroads of lingering sorrows, bound by unfulfilled oaths and broken dreams. To release her and the others, Chun must offer a piece of his own soul, a selfless act of empathy and love. Chun's heart ached with the weight of the decision. He clutched the hairpin tighter, feeling Mei's spirit close, urging him forward. Summoning all his courage, he offered his heart's deepest compassion, willing to share his soul's light to bring peace.